All right, guys, what's going on? Welcome in. So pretty late last night, Josina Anderson of ESPN reported that Keanu Neal, ex-Atlanta Falcons safety, is deciding between joining the Dallas Cowboys or the New York Jets. And on top of that, he's also going to be changing his position to weak side linebacker. This is huge. This is crazy, crazy news. I've always felt like Keanu Neal would have been a great fit with the New York Jets because he's so familiar with Ulbrich, the Jets' new defensive coordinator. He fits the system. He's produced in the system. But when you look at Keanu Neal as a player, he was dominant in college at UF. By the way, he was actually a college teammate of Marcus May, so it's kind of funny how things come full circle. But professionally, Keanu Neal coming in at 6'1", 215. He's always been a little bit big for the free safety position. He's great in open field, just has that consistent open field tackler. He's really good in pass coverage, covering tight ends, running backs in the flat, getting from point A to point B. I would say Keanu Neal's number one trait. Let's see. Do we have breaking news? No. Defensive IQ, play recognition, understanding what offenses are trying to accomplish with every given play. That's where I feel like Keanu Neal excels. That's why he's able to blow up plays so early. That's why he's able to jump routes. That's why he's able to get on running backs and why he is so good on pass coverage, because he knows what's happening. So I think the transition from free safety to weak side linebacker for Keanu Neal would be effortless. It would truly be seamless, to be honest with you. I mean, you look at what the weak side linebacker has to do, what typically the weak side linebacker's responsibilities are in the Robert Saleh defense. Think back, Quan Alexander. Can you cover? You have to be able to do that. In the 4-3 defense, you have to cover at that position. Can you drop back in zone? Can you cover tight ends? Are you fast? You have to have speed. You're lining up opposite of the stacked side of the line of scrimmage. So you need to be good in open field and have an understanding of what's going on. That's exactly what Keanu Neal is. Now, of course, 6'1", 215, little light, but we've seen players do this before. We've seen these tweeners that play a little bit of linebacker. They play a little bit of safety. And also, if the Jets were to bring Keanu Neal in, say, worst case scenario, something happens to Marcus May. Something happens to LaMarcus Joyner or Ashton Davis if he wins the job, and somebody goes down with an injury. Keanu Neal can fit that free safety spot beautifully. Again, he knows what the Jets want to do on defense, having played under Ulbrich before, and just naturally he's a great system fit. So if I was running the New York Jets, if I was Joe Douglas, I would be really making a hard push to acquire Keanu Neal, because even though we have the safety position right now before the draft figured out, just as far as talent and bodies are concerned, we can still utilize Keanu Neal's strengths and put him at that weak side linebacker. I think it's a fantastic idea. I think it's genius. And the Jets have to do that, right? We have to be able to land this guy. Now, if we don't, it's not the end of the world. Obviously, we're just right back, where we were 24 hours ago. But I don't know. The one thing that Anderson didn't really say or clarify, and I'm not saying she had to or anything like that, but the one thing that's definitely vague about the situation is, what's the deciding factor? Is it because Dallas is closer to winning that division? Is it because Dallas has a lot of pieces figured out? Is it because Dallas has more talent on the offensive side of the football to where you can consistently put up points where you're not going to be so reliant on the defense? Is it more money with the New York Jets? Like, what's the deciding factor? Maybe it's he wants to, join up with his ex-college buddy Marcus May. Maybe he wants to reunite with Ulbrich. Who knows? Hopefully we find out soon. I really thought we were going to find out last night. That's kind of what I thought was being portrayed. But yeah, like I said, it's early the next morning and still nothing, right? Still nothing. So I'll leave it there. Thanks so much for watching. Let me know your thoughts down below about Keanu Neal. Personally, I think we need to do this. We need to bring Keanu Neal in. But it's tough because I don't know what the deciding factor is. I don't know if it's something that the Jets can't control. Maybe Keanu Neal just has ties to Dallas and that's why he's considering him. I don't know. If it's a money thing and if it comes down to money, if I was Joe Douglas, I would maybe offer a little bit more. That's my take on it, because I feel confident in the the positional switch. So anyway, I'll leave it there. Thanks so much for watching, and as always, go Jets.